Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Project PortsalMC Map Gaming Building Vlogs. I can't believe I'm saying that because it's been a while. Now, I want to pick up where I left off, and I know that some of this may come as a surprise to you all. The fact that I left this off in sort of a demo state kind of bugs me, and I kind of want to resume development of this. I've taken a bit of a break, and I've been looking at other games. Not much has been popping up. Sorry about the lag. That's just loading chunks. That's just chunk loading for you on a low end laptop. Um, but what I'm going to be just talking to you about today is the location. And I went up over this in a previous video, but I want to take a new approach to it. You see, I haven't incorporated any sci-fi elements into this game. And I've been doing a lot of research into sci-fi element world building essentially for the past couple weeks. And I've decided that there is this large, deep, well, it's not even just a cave, it's a um uh crap, what is the it's a deep dark biome. Now, now this make now I know deep dark biome, Warden, kind of terrifying, but that's not really why I'm building there. I'm building there because it's a large open space underground, and I can kind of hang things from the ceiling with whatever blocks I want. Um, this map development wasn't really what anyone else wanted. This was more of a personal project, and I was very selfish about it. And you know what? I'm going to continue that selfish attitude towards this. Now, that's not to say I'm not going to make this enjoyable for anyone else, but this is going to be very unique and pretty original. Um, I a lot of these builds were done by hand. A lot of the builds that I've done were all done by hand. Um, I've all done them block for block by hand, most of them, except for some of the messing around with the generate structures feature, which is in the I can run from a line of code. Um, just a command. Now let me show you where this is. This is surprising. It's not that far from the island, maybe a few hundred blocks. Now, if we go down here, let's for a moment grab the uh let's grab a potion. This is 1.19.3, so the menu is a lot different from what it was in the previous update. This is one of the reasons why I kind of stopped playing Minecraft because I wasn't too happy with the way it is nice, but I like the older one better. They had brewing, easier access to brewing and all that, even though it was a little more inconvenient. Um, sorry, I'm still kind of miffed that there's not it's not toggleable. But anyways, here is the cave that I was talking about. You may have seen this. Initially had the idea of building a dwarven style settlement here, and I mean that's all. That's on the table. That's always on the table. That's not going to be off the table. But this is a really big deep dark. And what I like about this is how deep it goes, how open it is, and I could jam so many builds in here. But at the same time, there's that, and I say time with big parentheses and like quotation marks too. This will take a lot of time, maybe 1 to 2 months if I want to overhaul this entire area, not including removing Skulk, not removing the lava. I like where that lava pool is positioned. That's another place. Um, Removing all these Skull Shriekers because those won't be necessary. This will be an aesthetic build. There's going to be a lot here because it is going to be like an abandoned marketplace of sorts. I'm going to have to look into. I've been looking into mods and data packs as well, uh, specifically for story elements and stuff. I want to pull from some of the stuff from Minecraft Dungeons, honestly, because that honestly, there's a lot of good world building in that. Um, and I may play Minecraft Dungeons sometime in the future. I know that it's an older game, but I'm honestly not going to be purchasing Minecraft Legends, although I may just to see how it plays out. I don't know. There's always a possibility. Um, but as you can see, there's a lot of space I can work with here. It's one of the few places that I've actually seen. I haven't seen a cave this big before, which is another reason why I'm building here because I don't know if I'm ever going to come across a cave this big, and not be able to build. Especially since this is in the map world for Project PortsalMC Map Gaming Building Vlogs, which is another reason which I want to build here. Now, am I going to be doing this alone? Possibly. I've been thinking for a while about bringing on a full development team. I don't. It would probably consist of friends, and I'd have to fill them in with a lot of the details, a lot of my thoughts as well on this. Before going ahead with that, because this would require putting this game. It's currently in single player, porting that over to multiplayer, a multiplayer build server, keeping an IP private, and not have people troll and grief the server. Cause this, and then getting a world download while maintaining eats, and I can't stress this enough, a small enough download size that people won't have to they won't run out of, because there's a cap to the file sharing site that I use, and B, I kind of want to have this upgraded in steps. I don't want to release, I want to have this continuously updated rather than have a single finished map, because honestly, adding new content, doing that, while it would make things more uniform, would honestly kind of take away from the unique aspect that each update that I've done so far has added a unique build to this map. And it's all telling a story. And it's always the story is always up to interpretation by the player, which is nice, and that kind of fits in with how Minecraft actually is. Minecraft is a create your own story game. You survive, you're creating your own story along the way that you can then go tell your friends, hey, I just did this, or hey, I just built that. I just spent so and so hours on that. Now, I didn't really want to go on this critique about Minecraft, but here's the thing, this map is something that I hold dear. And honestly, it is my baby. It is my pet project. It is one of the few things that I have actually done on such a wide, very large scale. And honestly, if I had a face camera, obviously I can't show you all the semantics right now that I'm doing because I don't have a face. I have a camera, it's just not very good, and I don't feel like adding yet another annoying little face cam feature into my videos just yet. Um, Uh, what else is there before I end off the video, because this is it's kind of late and I kind of want to go to bed. So, yeah. Um, let's take a moment to head back to the island. Um, and I'll explain uh why it is I chose this location of the island in the first place. So I didn't, when I was looking for this, when I was going through this world and deciding what world to use, I was just trying to find a generated world. I generated this seed randomly one night, and I came to stumble across this island. This island was perfect for the one reason: its geography made it so it's more of a medium sized. It's actually a very large island, but for all intents and purposes, it fit what I wanted to do. There was enough space for me to work, and if I wanted to expand, I can. I can always like remove a bunch of these trees and put a bunch more builds, but that would mean relocating Baba Yaga's hut, which is canonically for this map supposed to be where it is. It's supposed to look different. It's supposed to stick out like a sore thumb. It's not supposed to fit in with the rest of the geography, because Baba Yaga is a witch, and she has ability and can't, at least from a story elements perspective, has abilities. She built this. Obviously, this is something that I built. I put in for a story element. Um, and honestly, the one thing is, I need some feedback on this game, on this map specifically. So I'm going to put a download link to the map in its current version, which is playable. There are, I think, upwards of like 37 quests currently implemented. Difficulty for the quest swings wildly. Some ranging from you're going to need to do a lot of research or maybe spend like 10 hours or so building a structure to exploring a region that's over 10K blocks away. So this map is not something that you're going to be able to complete in one night. It's something that I expect the player to kind of relish in the challenge. And that's kind of where I'm sitting right now. I am going to start working on it soon, just as I finish up some other games that I'm playing around with. Obviously, this is an AFK world that I have. I've done a few minor tweaks to it. I'm not going to keep those tweaks. Obviously, they're just there. They're just there for my convenience. Um, there are some bugs which I am going to talk about in a little bit later in the video. Actually, why not right now before I end the video? So the end island, I have pillars, but I didn't realize this before. But there is a bug which causes any structure up to a certain point to be destroyed by the explosion, and that includes bedrock by the crystals. I don't know if this is intentional by the developers to prevent building on those pillars, but whatever the case it is, it's obviously going to make it very tough. You're going to have to pillar up. It's obviously going to cut like 10, 20 blocks off the need to pillar, but you're still going to need to pillar up. Anyways, thank you all for watching this video. I will see you in the next one. I don't know when I'm going to come out with another Minecraft video, but when I do, obviously it is going to be about Project Portsal. Either that or a hardcore speed run, something like a speed run to get a certain item. I don't know. I think those types of speedruns are very fun. They're gimmicky, but they're fun, and I might do one. If you think that's a good idea, then please do consider liking the video and subscribing. Um, it's it's not required, but it is always appreciated. I will be seeing you in the next video, and for right now, peace out. Again, I'd like to remind you that if you want to, you can read the little thank you message I have here. Obviously, this to me it's more empty, but this is just what I chose. It looks like a galaxy. All this art was done originally by me. I spent my time actually doing this art, so yeah, a lot of this is just a big hobby for me. So I appreciate any support that you can give. I don't ask for I don't ask for financial support or anything like that. I just ask, just join, tag along, come along for the ride. Honestly, that's all I can ask. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one.